Alright, bro. Just don't, that last game, this game you see right here don't count. My internet was messing up. I quit. Like, it don't count. This one count if it's not lagging. If it's lagging, I'm quitting the game. Facts. Why niggas play with the most OP teams in the game, bro? Well, I can't hear nothing. The fuck? Oh.
Welcome everyone to the home of the war chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Line gets set, first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Man, that linebacker timed that so well. I'm surprised the running back actually held onto the football after that big hit. They are so lucky. Wow.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Glenn. He'll pull it down. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. After run, now throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? The Seminoles are rolling down the field. Give to the back. Trucks through the defender. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Let's go. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Noles moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Douglas. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Wide receiver shows motion. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
I bet you won't go to again, nigga.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one. But don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Howard. Throwing right. And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. The 40. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play. But there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And where did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Line getting set on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man.
Thank you. That shit to the
Oh, what a grab by the
That shit
defense.
to the field.
Got some room to run. Inside the 10. Touchdown, no.
KP's.
A great play by the defense.
KP's.
With the interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. They're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
This man threw a lot.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that outright.
All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He wants to throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Hell no.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Off the boot, looking for his man. Let's it fly.
Damn, bro, I'm literally reading that shit,
He's
bro.
got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Quick spin on the run. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking down the middle, and he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Only 10 seconds remaining here in the first half as they put it in play, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Getting some heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time.
Bro, I did not click this shit, bro.
Wide receiver goes up and makes a catch.
Bro,
No,
oh
sir,
my
DB,
God.
great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quarterback checking the play. Back to pass, it's Glenn. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got to...
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He's there to make the stop, but
Bro.
not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th and goal from the a 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Will they have enough
It's 6 niggas around him. How did he catch that, bro?
You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. Still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
And the extra point was good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running.
And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground.
Yes, sir, Skate.
Touchdown, Seminole.
Yes, sir, Skate.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Better get that ball to number 4.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good pickup on second down there, leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, when you open it up for the passing game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Well, really nice catch there, getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
To the air, it's Howard. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Oh my.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Smashes through. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I never heard this song.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Great job by the freshman, kept his eye.
Oh, you quit, man. They get back him up. Hey, man, I told y'all if the Wi-Fi wasn't messed up, we was gonna win, man. What happened? We won, man.